Hi, I'm Jeanette Merod, and I'm a domestic violence victim advocate with the City of Puyallup. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 10 signs of a healthy relationship and the 10 signs of an unhealthy relationship. Why is that important, and why do we need awareness around domestic violence? It's because 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men and half of the LGBTQIA+ community will experience domestic violence in their lifetime. Here are 10 signs of a healthy relationship. The first one, comfortable pace. It seems to be comfortable to you. It's not moving too fast, it's not moving too slow, it's just right, and you don't feel like you're being pushed in any direction. The second one is trust. You trust your partner. Of course you're going to want to trust your partner. You trust them with the things you tell them in confidence. You trust them to be out with other people and you don't have to worry about infidelity. That's trust. Honesty. You want your partner to be honest with you and tell you the truth. Independence. This is about having balance in your life. You should have time for your partner, but also friend time, family time, activities that you're interested in, things that you like to do individually outside of your relationship. You want a well-rounded life. Respect. Of course you want to be respected by your partner. This is about being able to set boundaries in your relationship and knowing that your partner is going to respect those boundaries. Equality. This is about power in the relationship. One person shouldn't hold all the power. One person shouldn't be making all the decisions. You should be sharing in those responsibilities and feel like you each have power in the relationship. Kindness. You definitely want to choose a partner who shows you kindness. Taking responsibility. This would be somebody who can say, yes, I've made a mistake. I apologize. I want to do better. Healthy conflict. There is such a thing as healthy conflict. You can agree to disagree. You can have different opinions. You can have different beliefs. It never needs to turn into yelling, screaming, throwing things, or being abusive. And fun. You definitely want to be able to have fun with your partner. Healthy relationships bring out the best in you and make you feel good about yourself. A healthy relationship does not mean a perfect relationship, and nobody can be healthy 100% of the time. But these signs are things we should be striving for in every relationship. Now let's look at 10 signs of an unhealthy relationship. Anybody can pretend to be somebody for the first 4 to 6 months of a relationship, so you're going to want to take your time. If you start to see these behaviors come up, you may want to take a look at the relationship. The first one is intensity. Is the person coming on really strong? Are they telling you that you're the love of their life after 2 weeks of knowing them? Do they try to move in quickly? Do they try to say they want to marry you quickly? If it's super intense, that might be a problem. Possessiveness. This is a partner who wants you all to themselves. They don't want you going out with your friends. They don't want you spending time with their family. They want you all to themselves. Manipulation. That can be somebody doing or saying anything to get you to do what they want you to do. Isolation. This is huge in domestic violence relationships. I can't tell you how many people I've worked with who've been flown across the country to a new place with no friends, no family, no support system. So if you feel like you're being isolated from your support system, you probably want to take a look at that. Sabotage. This could be multiple different things. It could be somebody threatening to call your boss and tell them something that's going to get you to lose your job. It could be sharing your nudes online. Belittling. This is a behavior that makes you feel like you're a small person. Your self-esteem is affected. Guilting. This is somebody saying, well, if you loved me, you would really do this. Or if you're really invested in our relationship, you would do this. It's a way for somebody to control you. Volatility. This is that explosive anger that we were talking about earlier. There's no reason for it, but all of a sudden it comes out of nowhere and it's scary. Deflecting responsibility. This is somebody who can't own up to their mistakes. They're not willing to acknowledge when they've done something wrong, and they certainly won't apologize. Betrayal. Of course, this could look many different ways. It could be in the form of infidelity. It could be disclosing your private information. If you're seeing unhealthy signs in your relationship, it's important not to ignore them and understand that they can escalate to abuse. If you think you're in a dangerous situation, trust your gut and get some help. And finally, here's some resources for you if you or someone you know needs help. Those were the 10 signs of a healthy and unhealthy relationship. Thanks for watching.